In this video, I'll demonstrate how easy it is to create landing pages in MailWizz. A landing page is the web page you want to direct subscribers to, whose URL is provided in an email campaign you send out. You can set up an unlimited number of landing pages, for example, to notify subscribers about a new product, special event or sale, a new blog post, or any other type of notification. And for each landing page, you can set up multiple versions, or variants, one of which will be active at any given time. In other email marketing systems, landing pages are available only as a pricey third-party subscription feature. In MailWizz, landing pages are included at no extra cost. In my example, I'm choosing Landing Pages along the left, which opens my Landing Pages dashboard. I have nothing set up yet, so I'll click Create New. There are several templates that can get you started, and let's check out the Getting Started template. I'll change the title to Getting Started Demo, add an optional description, and scroll down and click Save Changes. This brings me to the overview for this landing page. Here is the URL for this page, which I can copy and include in an email campaign. Clicking the preview icon opens the page in a separate browser tab so I can see how it looks. This page has only one variant, which is unpublished. To make changes to this variant, I'll click its Edit button. Each component of this page is a block that can be edited, similar to what you may recognize from site builders such as WordPress. Clicking in a text block opens that block, and I can edit the text, or I can double-click to edit the text on this button, or I can click on an image block and change the image. Other templates are set up with different blocks, and it's worth taking a few minutes to explore the other templates to see how they look. In my example, I'll return to the landing page overview without saving my changes, then follow the breadcrumb links at the top to go back to the landing page's dashboard. I don't need to keep this demo landing page, so I'll click its Options icon and delete this page. I'll click Create New again, and this time I want to start from scratch with a blank template. I'll call this page Backpacks and save changes, then edit the variant. The variant has a default name, which I can double-click to edit, and this will be for my back-to-school sale. Even this blank template contains one text block, whose title I'll edit and change color. I'll edit the second line as well. Clicking in blank space closes the block. While this block is selected again, clicking the plus icon just below opens a list of additional common blocks I can add, including paragraph text and several headings, image and video, table, icon, social links, and more. Clicking the More link opens the full list of over 500 ready-made blocks. These are grouped into several categories, including commonly used basic blocks and blocks for articles, headlines, buttons, photos, profile, and contact. There are many more categories, including products, quotes, features, pricing, and several others. Under Basic, I'll choose this block with text and an image, which is a single block comprised of 2 columns. Below this, I'll add another block from the Products category, choosing this 3-column block, which is actually 2 blocks, one for the text header and one for the 3 images plus text. For a selected block, the icons along the top apply to the selected column. The Add icon enables me to add more columns, and I can click Delete to remove a column. The More icon has options to move the column left or right, or up or down into its own block or into another block. Clicking Settings opens the Column Settings window, where I can set a background color or gradient, adjust padding and size, along with several other options. Clicking the image itself displays icons to replace the image, add a link when clicked, and choose whether the link will open a new window or lightbox, and edit aspect ratio and size. Dragging column separators changes column widths. If I make a mistake, like deleting this column, I can press Ctrl-Z to undo my last steps. Pressing Ctrl-Y will redo steps. The icons along the right of a block affect the block itself. A block can be moved vertically, the More icon has several additional options, and the entire block can be deleted. As you'd expect, text blocks have options like alignment and spacing. For each product column, I'll change its image and edit text for product name and description. For the purchase link, I'll select the Buy Now text and use the hyperlink icon at the top, setting the link to open in a new window. Note that URLs here must be full form, starting with HTTP or HTTPS, and because this is a demo landing page, I'm just using a MailWizz URL. I can also change the text color, make it bold, and add an underline so that the link stands out. I'll add the same link to the image itself. I can also access blocks by expanding the Snippets arrow on the right. Categories are found at the top, and I'll open Basic and choose Social Links, dragging this block to the bottom. I'll center align this block and edit the link for each social icon to go to my various channels, and add my email link to the email icon. And because this block is rather close to the one above, I'll add a spacer between them. This page isn't saved yet, as indicated here on the left, so I'll click Save. In order to keep track of how many links are clicked by email recipients, I'll click Link Tracking. All links on this page are available to select, including social links, and I'll choose the 3 product links plus my Twitter link and save. I want to add just one more block, the last one in the Basic category. This Subscribe Form block will go just above the Social Icons block. This block enables anyone viewing this page to subscribe to one of my email lists. I'll click the Settings icon, choose the list to which subscribers will be added, and click OK. To see how this page will look when published, I'll save again, and click Preview, which again opens the page in a separate browser tab. Returning to the overview for the Backpack landing page, let's say I want to add a variant for a different type of sale. I'll click Add Variant, duplicate the variant I already have, and click OK. This can also be done by clicking the variant's 3-dot icon and choosing Duplicate. Editing this variant, I'll change its name to Clearance, change the title, and I would edit this page to show different products, but for now I'll save it as is and go back to the overview. Only one variant of a landing page can be active at a time, and by default, the original variant is active. But let's say back to school is over, and it's time to sell off extra inventory. For any inactive variant, the 3-dot icon menu includes the Make Active option, which promotes this variant to the Active section. Note that the landing page URL remains the same no matter which variant is active, so you don't have to make changes to the contents of your email campaigns. The active variant simply determines which version of the landing page will be displayed when that URL is clicked. An inactive variant can also be deleted, though an active variant cannot. Now let's click Publish at the top to make this landing page live. A published page can start collecting visitor data, so I'll preview the page. Back in the overview, when I click Refresh, I now have 1 visitor and 1 view. If I preview again and refresh the overview again, the views increase to 2, while visitors remains at 1. This is because the page was accessed twice, but from the same device. With the latest preview open, I'll click one of the product links, and after another overview refresh, I now have 1 conversion, or a clicked link. This counter keeps track of all clicked links, and in the future, you'll be able to track clicks for individual links. These values appear along the top as well, reflecting the totals from all variants so far. To show how the subscribe form works, I'll go back to the published page, fill in new contact details, then click Subscribe. Back in MailWizz, I'll go to Lists, open the list to which the block adds new subscribers, and here is the new subscriber. To get back to my landing page, I'll open the landing page's dashboard and open the overview for this landing page. Editing a published page adds a new version of the variant. The new version has to be republished, after which all counts for this variant start back at 0. Back in my landing page's dashboard, now I've added several more landing pages to my account. I can search the list to find landing pages by title, slug, or description. Page types in my example are all standard, but in the future there will also be A/B testing pages. I can filter by published or unpublished status, see which pages have unpublished changes, view count data, and see dates created and updated. By default, all columns appear on this page, but clicking the Toggle Columns button opens a menu where I can toggle columns off. The Options icon for each landing page opens a menu of icons including Overview, as we've seen, Preview, Update, where I can change title, slug, or description, Publish, and Delete. To delete multiple landing pages at once, I can select them, choose Delete from the drop-down, and click Run Bulk Action. With landing pages in MailWizz, you can easily build and publish the pages you want your subscribers to see. Get your message out and spread the word with no limitations and no extra costs.